by Hamilton.
Yes.
That it was in 2020. My Lord, I have a certificate of training in the sample manager. That is by Thermo Fisher Scientific. That was in 2024. My Lord, also I have a certificate of training in data visualization. My Lord, I have a certificate of training.
In which year?
That was
Data visualization, which year?
2021. My Lord, I have a certificate of training in ISO 17025. That is the laboratory management systems. That was by PECB, that is professional certification, that is professional evaluation and certification board.
Okay.
As a lead assessor.
In which year?
That was 2024.
Okay. So, for how long have you been working as a forensic biologist?
My Lord, I have worked as a forensic biologist for 6 years. This is my 7th year.
Koza mu department eno ey'okwekebejja okumala emyaka 6, guno gwe mwaka gwange ogw'omusanvu.
What are your roles as a forensic biologist?
My Lord, my roles as a forensic biologist, one is to examine and process biological exhibits. The other role, my Lord, is to analyze and interpret the results from the examined biological exhibits.
Analyze and interpret
the results from the findings from the examined biological exhibits.
Yes.
My other role, after examination and analysis, I make reports of my findings. Then finally testify my findings in the courts of law.
Okay. So how do you usually receive these exhibits?
My Lord,
The ones that you examine and analyze.
my Lord, the exhibits from different stations of Uganda submitted through the forensic gateway.
Which stations are you talking about?
In this case, that
Different
was
stations.
police stations, my Lord. They reach the gateway of the Directorate of Forensic Services with their police form 17A, which indicates the different analysis required for the exhibits.
Yes.
When they reach the gateway, my lord,
What do you mean by gateway?
we have, the gateway is the reception of the directorate, my lord.
This is the different. Mu mirimu gyange egimu ku mirimu gye nkola mwe muli okwekebejja n'okugoberera emitendera egy'okwekebejja ebizibiti ebiba bireeteddwa era n'okunnyonnyola ebiba bivudde mu kwekebejja ebizibiti ebyo era oluvannyuma lw'okwekebejja n'okwetegereza maliriza n'enkola alipoota ku bye mba nzudde era n'omulimu ogwala nkola ogw'okugendanga mu kkooti okuwa obujulizi. Ebizibiti bireetebwa okuva mu siteshoni za poliisi okuva mu ggwanga lyonna erya Uganda ng'era bisindikibwa ne bijja nga babiweerezaako poliisi foomu eyitibwa 17A eraga ebeerako bye beetaaga okuba nga byekebejjezebwa era bireetebwa awo ewatuukira ebiba birina okwekebejjezebwa.
Yes. When the exhibits reach the gateway.
My lord, when the exhibits reach the gateway, depending on the requests on the exhibits to be analyzed, they are allocated a specific laboratory number.
Era ebizibiti ebyo biba bituuse awo birina okutuukira okusinziira ku kusaba okuba kuteereddwako okulina okwekebejjezebwa biweebwa namba y'ekkeberezebwa we bakeberera.
Who allocates this number?
My lord, the in charge of the gateway allocates the lab number to the exhibits.
Era oyo abeera awo bituukira yabiteekako namba ku bizibiti ebyo.
Yes.
After verification and allocation of the lab number, my lord, the exhibits are dispatched to the relevant laboratory
era oluvannyuma lw'okwekebejjezebwa n'okutegeera kiki ebyosabye biteekebwako akalambe akaawe balina okubyekebejja era ne bisindikibwa bye birina okwekebejjezebwa.
And they are dispatched to the relevant laboratory for temporary storage prior to their examination.
Bisindikibwa mu makeberero gye birina okukeberebwa ne biterekebwawo nga bwe birinda okwekebejjezebwa.
The head of the laboratory allocates the case to the analyst, who then proceeds with the examination of the exhibits.
Era akulira ekkeberero eryo alikwasa agenda okwekebejja oyo yennyini gwe baba bakwasizza n'agenda mu maaso neyekebejja ekizibiti ekyo.
Okay, so how then did you receive these exhibits?
My lord, the head of the laboratory allocated to me this case.
Who is the head?
The head of the laboratory by that time was Superintendent of Police Kisitu Jaffa. Kisitu Jaffa.
Yes.
He allocated me the case. In this case, it was DFS. DFS/DNA/164/2026.
Yes, after allocating.
After allocation, I worked with the technician who is AIP Busiku Shadrach, whose role was to go and pick the exhibit from their temporary storage to the sampling room.
Mu nsonga eno akulira ekkeberero yeyankwasa omulimu guno era